If we can begin with the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silent reflection. It is 6 o'clock, right?
Yes.
It is. Okay. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Mrs. Lobazinski, if you could take attendance, please.
Yes. Mr. Ellier,
Absent with notice.
Mr. Garcia,
Here.
Ms. Gomez. Here. Mr. Kuba,
Here.
Mr. Crow.
I am here, thank you.
The record shows 4 present, 1 absent.
All right,
We don't have anything.
no, okay. Do I have a motion to approve the minutes?
Motion to approve the minutes from May 19th, 2026.
Thank you,
Second.
thank you, Mr. Kuba. Thank you, Mrs. Gomez. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Correspondence, Dr. Smith.
None at this time.
Superintendent report, Dr.
Yeah, a couple of things. Just, I hope everyone's summer is off to a good start. They always go extremely fast, so August will be here before you know it. I just want to fill everybody in. A couple of things that are going on. We started the project, the pavement project behind the high school and the middle school back there. That's going well. They're starting to tear all that out and sidewalks, and they'll get working. If you saw a lot of work being done on Erie over here, you know, I had a lot of questions on that. That is not a School Town of Highland project. That is a BP leak, gas leak. So they're quickly out here trying to fix all that. Had quite a few, probably 10 big trucks out here last Friday. It was quite the, or 2 Fridays ago. It was quite the sight. So that is not us. That's them on Erie Street and doing work there. I do have a couple of congratulations, end of the year stuff. First of all, thank you for all the people that busted their tails for graduation, and congrats to all our graduates. We had a couple athletes I do want to mention. Anaya Soleil, she was all state, and she finished 10th in the hurdles, top 10 make podium. So she ended up getting 10th, and you just snuck on. That was great. 11th grader. We're excited to see how she does next year. Kennedy Stevens was 9th in the long jump, again all state. She was like 3 inches from 2nd or 3rd. It was just all lumped together.
Well, and she was injured.
Yeah.
The last couple of jumps, she could hardly walk.
Yeah, so she just missed getting way up there. You know, that's how close those meets can be sometimes. But again, she was all-state in wrestling this year, all-state in track, and all-state a year ago in track, too. And then a couple things, we don't usually talk about golf very often. Nick Hamstra won conference. He's a 10th grader. He won the entire conference in golf the last week of school. Aiden Bartos got 2nd. So Highland went 1-2 in golf conference this year, which that's pretty incredible for, we just historically don't score it that high. And then sectional started, and unfortunately neither qualified for regional. They were in a very tough regional. Aiden Bartos missed going. He shot an 80 and a 79, got through to regionals. So he missed by 1 stroke. But he's off to Kentucky Wesleyan to play golf, so good luck to him. He did graduate, but Nick will be back for Highland next year golfing. So wanted to mention as we finish the athletic year off. And that's it.
Thank you. Board reports, Mr. Garcia.
Yeah, last week was the Highland Griffith Chamber meeting. We had a policy update from State Rep Andrade and State Senator Durnall, which also was a farewell for Senator Durnall, as he will not be on the ballot in November. But one of the things that really struck a chord for me was the Senator shared information on how terrible our rate is for human trafficking in the state of Indiana, and how that was a piece he was working on, a lot of policy, which was just something I wasn't familiar with. So it was very concerning, and glad to hear that he authored legislation to try and battle that issue. That's all I have. I do have some questions on what the Department of Ed did today, if anybody has any information, but I'll wait for Dr. Erdelak to do his presentation and put him on the spot, and hope that he has some information on that.
He's Googling it right now.
All right, thank you. Mr. Gilman.
Yeah, I attended the NISEC meeting last week on June 10th. We had 2 Neola bylaws and policies on non-discrimination read. They will be in our book here tonight. These policies are a direct reflection of the federal laws and state non-discrimination policies, so look into those if you get a chance. They are interesting. We worked on the draft budget for 2027. Cost of special ed is rising along with the cost of everything else in the world, so nothing new there. We approved NISEC board meetings, dates and times for next year, for the next school year. We meet the second Wednesday of every month in the evening at Eagle Park. You can come to our meetings in person. You can also check us out on our YouTube channel, like and subscribe. I feel like I have to say that. I like to embarrass my children. In bigger news, NISEC has named Dr. Becca Harkema as their new director. We're excited to have her. She is very uniquely qualified to be in this position. She had everything we were looking for. Marcia Horn, who is the current director, is going to stay on to help train Dr. Harkema until that transition is complete around the beginning of August. And Assistant Director, that's not what I wrote here, but Assistant Director Kathy Kane, we celebrated her retirement also at the last meeting. So she had been with NISEC for a number of years, more than 20, I think. So congratulations to her on her retirement. Thank you.
Mr. Kuba? Nothing to report, Mr. President. All right. From a redevelopment perspective, there's a new owner of the old auto parts store, Van Senna's Auto Parts, in downtown Highland. And they are working with the Redevelopment Commission, proposing some plans and uses for the building. Basically, it's an Olympic wrestler and his family that bought it. He wrestled in the Olympics for his father's home country, and they're bringing in a clothing line, they're bringing in a Pilates studio, I think, and potentially either some MMA training or some wrestling training to partner with Region Wrestling that's just up the street. So he's friends with them, and Highlands attracted him. He loved coming here and loved what he saw. So they are going to start working on that soon. There's still some ongoing redevelopment discussion about a couple areas through the town. Pivoting to the Park Board, the Park Board voted in a new Park Superintendent, Mindy Ray. She started a week ago yesterday. Exciting times, and in her first week, of course, we had the storms of Thursday hit and the tornado that went through Maryville. And so the Red Cross has been actually stationed in Lincoln Center since Thursday evening. They opened an emergency facility to host those in need that were impacted by the storms, and the numbers have been increasing nightly with the folks that have been using the facilities. And then the bridges over ditches that I've talked about before have been, the opening ceremony happened, and yeah, so that is officially open. So now you can connect Highland to Munster and Brentwood to Meadows. So a lot safer for anybody looking. It beats shimmying on the pipe. Your kids probably did that like I did. You probably did that too, maybe.
By my house.
Yeah, so that was a good time. So, what else? We have a Parks meeting coming up at Lincoln Center on Thursday, the next Parks Department meeting. So, with that, moving to financials. Mrs. Fulton, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Right? I didn't skip anything? No, we're good. Okay. Treasurer's report.
A copy of the treasurer's report was included in your packet, requesting approval as presented.
Motion to approve, Mr. President. Thank you, Mrs. Kuba. Do I have support? Thank you, Mrs. Garcia. Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Vouchers.
A copy of the final voucher was also included in your packet. I'm requesting approval of the final voucher docket as presented.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to approve the vouchers.
Thank you. Mrs. Gomez, do we have support?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Garcia. I'm going to pause for a second because I nailed that one.
Very good job.
Any discussion?
Very impressive.
Thank you. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Donations.
We're requesting your approval to accept the following donations. The high school received a donation from Richard Novak in the amount of $100 for boys basketball camp. Warren Elementary received a donation from Highland Education Foundation, books valued at $1,000 for the after-school book club. Food Service Department received an anonymous donation of $1,856.75, and this was for Johnson Food Service student accounts. The middle school received a donation from Strachan Ventil and Mission Tiger. This is the donor's shoes, equipment for life skills valued at $239.04 for the life skills PE class. The high school received a donation from People's Bank Randy Walker in the amount of $500 for athletics. High school received a donation from Jed TV in the amount of $3,000 for athletics. Southridge received a donation from the Lake County Public Library Foundation in the amount of $2,438.93 for Southridge Library. Warren Elementary received a donation from Burger King and Corbridge Partnership for classroom supplies valued at $600 for the Warren Elementary. And then there were also 6 other donations for the boys basketball camp for the high school, from Steve's Towing, $200, Goodfellows Clubs, $200, Customs by Voice, $100, Cheers Food and Drink, $100, Strand Salon, $75, and Top Notch, $120.
All right, do I have a motion?
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to approve the donation.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Mr. Kuva. Any discussion?
Yeah.
Ms.
Hi,
Gomez.
May. Yeah, this is not a tiny amount of donations. We are very lucky that we get a significant amount of donations every month, but just want to say thank you to everyone, especially, Randy Walker. We talk about him almost every month. He takes beautiful photos at all our events and then posts them for free for people to download, and he makes keepsakes for our athletes, and then he also gives gigantic donations to our school. So that's amazing. We appreciate him. This anonymous donation for the Johnston Food Service student accounts, I assume this was to settle student accounts that were in debt, and that's so generous. I mean, all of these, every single donation on here is amazing and impressive, and we are extremely grateful. Thank you.
Any further discussion?
If I may?
Please.
It's a new piece of paper. It looks different. Looks nice. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, got border.
It is too. Wow. Artistic impression. No. AI at its finest. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, motion passes 4-0. Food service bid.
Our Director of Food Service, Mrs. Brittany Luster, participated in the Northwest Indiana Educational Service Center cooperative bidding for the Food Service Department for the 26-27 school year. She's recommending the board award the contracts to the following vendors based on the lowest and best bids. Milk for Prairie Farms Dairy, bread for Alpha Baking Company, food is Gordon Food Service, menu planning, hospital purchasing services, produce, Piazza, sanitation, Smart Systems Ware Washing, and Smart Snacks Commercial Food Systems. The administration concurs with this recommendation.
All right, do I have a motion?
To approve, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. Kuba. Do we have support?
Second.
Thank you, Mrs. Gomez. Any discussion?
Mr. President, I'd ask that we make an amendment and do these individuals.
Okay. I will do it as such, so...
Should we just go in order in line there for the milk all the way down to the smart sacks, just one at a time?
Yeah. Yep, let's do that. So, we will...
Start with milk.
Yeah, I was going to say, so we don't need a motion for each one individually. We just vote on them individually?
Or do you need a motion?
You should do a motion.
We should do a motion.
Can I do a group of motion for separating them individually? We second it, and then we could read them individually, or do we got a motion for each one? I would do a motion for each one.
Okay.
Okay. Make a motion for the first one, milk bid, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. Cooper, for the
Second.
motion. Thank you, Mrs. Gomez. Hold on, I'm going to just jot this down to help our crack
She's
recorder
already
there.
there.
Yeah, just tell them to slow down, Lucy, if you're not keeping up. Yep.
All right, so we have a motion to approve the milk bid by Mr. Kuva and support by Mrs. Gomez. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
Nay.
Motion passes 3-1. Do I have a
Make
motion?
a motion for the bread bid with Alpha Baking Company, Mr. President.
All right, I have a motion by Mr. Kuva. Do we have support?
Second.
We have support by Mr. Garcia. And do we have any discussion?
No.
None. Hearing all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 4-0. Do I
Motion to approve food, Gordon Food Service, Mr. President.
Second.
All right. Mr. Kuva, thank you for your motion. Mr. Garcia, thank you for your support. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 4-0. Menu planning.
Motion to approve hospital purchasing services.
Oh, I already
Plan.
started writing Kuva's name down. All right, Mr. Garcia.
Second.
Thank you for your motion. Thank you, Mrs. Gomez, for your support. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 4-0. Produce.
Motion to approve produce.
Thank you, Mrs. Garcia.
I'll support that.
Well, Lucy's got to write it all down, so we have to be kind here.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Lucy supported it.
All right, who supported that one? Sorry.
That was me
I was too
on that
busy
one.
talking. So Kuva, Mr. Kuva. So we have Mr. Garcia with the motion, Mr. Kuva with the support for produce. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 4-0. Sanitation.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the sanitation bid.
Thank you, Mrs. Gomez. We have a motion to approve sanitation. Do we have
Support,
support?
Mr.
Thank
President.
you, Mr. Kuva, for your support. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 4-0. Smart snacks. Who's got that motion?
Motion to approve commercial food systems.
Thank you, Mr. Garcia.
Second.
Thank you, Mrs. Gomez. You guys are really testing
You're on
me
a
today.
roll.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Can I get fanned down for a second?
did good.
That was rough.
Thank you,
All
Mr.
right. No worries, Mr. Garcia. All right. Special services, building and ground.
A copy of the building and grounds report was included in the package for your review.
Any discussion on that? All right. NISEC, Alternative Services Agreement and Resolution.
Administration is requesting the board approval of the resolution concerning alternative services agreement with Indiana Department of Ed and private education agencies. This resolution gives NISEC the authority to secure alternate service plans involving private education agencies after consulting with the superintendent. The law requires NISEC to finalize and approve the services within 15 days of application.
Thank you.
Motion to approve the resolution as presented.
Thank you, Mr. Garcia. Do we have
Second.
support? Thank you, Mrs. Gomez. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 4-0. Curriculum, thank you, Ms. Holden, for being here this evening. Appreciate it. Welcome, Dr. Erlach. How are you?
Great, how are you?
Wonderful.
I have the Highland Middle School Handbook revisions are presented for your review and requesting your approval.
Motion, go ahead.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the 26-27 middle school handbook.
Thank you, Mrs. Gomez.
Support, Mr. President.
Thank you for your support. Mr. Kuva, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 4-0. Neola Policies, first readings.
I will first of all apologize for the magnitude of the volumes. It was not my doing, but it is the summertime when they are adjusting all the policies and updating them with all the state statutes, so I just have those presented for your review and first reading, no action tonight.
Thank you for doing all that diligent reading, Dr. Goodluck. Greatly appreciated. Somewhere there's a tree also that is not attached.
I apologize for that too.
All right, no action on that one. Professional leaves.
The professional leave requests are submitted for your review and recommended for approval.
Motion to approve, Mr. President. Thank you, Mr. Kuba. Do we have support?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Garcia. Any discussion? All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 4-0. Thanks, Dr.
Mr. President,
Did
may
you
I-
want to?
Yes. I don't know, Dr. Erlich or Dr. Smith, if either of you have had a chance to get any feedback from our partners downstate on the change that the U.S. Department of Ed allowed on a waiver for the Indiana State Department of Ed that consolidates Title IB, Title IIA, Title IIIA, Title IVA, Title IVB of ESEA, and reduces administrative burden, which seemed like a good idea when you read it, but I have some concerns because it sounds like there's less reporting and things that we probably should be reporting on. Just curious if either of you have any feedback.
I don't want to go too far into it. I haven't read it completely. What it was signaling was less red tape in between the funds. So I'm cautiously optimistic also, because it seems like there's less of a burden. I mean, Ms. Fulton and I were looking at different funding sources from Title II to Title IV. There's a bit of a process to move unused funds from Title II over to IV. There's different parameters with each of the different funding sources. It seems like they're suggesting that all that money is into one pot. You'll still do the reporting as far as making sure that the expenditures are allowable, making sure that the financials are in order. But again, I will say I'm cautiously optimistic that it is a signal in a less burdensome for us on the financial tracking side of things.
So as we're working with our partners downstate, I would just ask that because some of this language says some LEAs, so I would love for the state to define who some LEAs are, because are we talking that the charters and vouchers get this flexibility, but the traditional publics don't? So just a lot of questions, which I know this all just happened, but thank you for being aware.
Yeah, the only thing I would add to that is we haven't received any real guidance yet. You know, we're going on, you know, what we think is probably the case, you know, but the state is not released. I saw the same headlines you did with a picture of the Secretary of Education, you know, saying that they're doing that, but no one's really said.
Let's hope for the best.
Yeah.
Thank you, appreciate that. Thank you.
No worries. All right, thanks, Dr. Erlich. Dr. Smith, how you doing?
Get ready to read some names.
Let's do some retirements or resignations.
Got some years here. So Greg Zabrecki, 31 years, retirement, elementary teacher, Johnston, June 12th, 2026. Ben Geffert, resignation as PE teacher, head football coach, high school, June 9th, 2026. Nick Aichi, resignation as English teacher at the high school, May 28th, 2026. Manuel Alcala, resignation as an instructional aide at the middle school, May 28th, 2026. John Mayer, resignation as a computer info technician for the corporation, June 26, 2026. Cynthia Mateos, resignation as a dependent care aide at Merkley, May 28, 2026. Abir Ziad, resignation as a Title I aide at Merkley, May 28, 2026. Mary Colbert, resignation as instructional aide at Johnston Elementary, May 28, 2026. Roxanne Finis, resignation as a dependent care aide at Warren, May 28, 2026. Ella Ochoa, resignation as dependent care aide, Southridge, May 28, 2026. Mateo Ochoa, resignation as a dependent care aide, Johnston Elementary, June 9, 2026. Deb Stewart, resignation, Cafeteria High School, May 28, 2026. And Paloma Maldonado, resignation as a cafeteria worker, Southridge, May 28, 2026. I so recommend.
Do I have a motion?
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to approve the retirements and resignations as presented.
Thank you, Mrs. Gomez.
Second.
Thank you, Mrs. Garcia, for your support. Any discussion?
Yes, Mr. President, if I may.
Please.
Just want to say congratulations to Greg Rucky. After 31 years at Johnston, I think he has been at Johnston the entire time as well. He survived both Gomez children in his classroom, so that gives him a special level of recognition. I hope he has a wonderful retirement full of Cubs wins. So.
Maybe about the same classroom too, isn't
I
it? Pretty
believe
close.
that's true, yeah.
Yeah, he's been there, I know, a while. So he's
Fun
a
cleaning
great
that up.
teacher. Yeah.
I too wish Mr. Zabrecki a safe, happy, and long, healthy retirement, and I'll have to find a basketball coach.
They've got one.
Yeah,
Do
coming.
they?
Yeah,
All
we're going
lined up.
You'll hear
All
one.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy how that works out. All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 4-0. Appointment.
Yeah, I'll do the summer school separate, but, so I'm just going to go down the list for those that we're appointing that are not current employees. Mark Ashman, he's back. I think he's done everything in Highland. So Mark Ashman, appointment instructional aide middle school for the 2026-27 school year. I recall DeJesus transfer from the receptionist to the principal secretary at the high school, June 20, 2026. Jenny Cooper transfer from the principal secretary to the attendance secretary at the high school, June 20, 2026. Deanna Caboose, Anna Heimbach, and Leah Ochoa appointment as dependent care aides at Southbridge for the 2026-27 school year. Ashley Sudar appointment as an English department chairperson at the high school for the 2026-27 school year. Mark DeLeon, appointment as the boys and girls basketball coach at Johnson for the 2026-27 school year. Kayla Vasquez, appointment as a computer technician for the corporation, June 15, 2026. Ernesto Guadamara, appointment as the building foreman at the high school, June 1st, 2026. Evan Hillier, appointment as the JV soccer coach at the high school for the 2026-27 school year. Going to drop down a little further and skip summer school for a minute here. Aaron Ritzema and Megan Bennett, appointment Title I, Highland Christian. We can explain that in a minute if you have a question on why it's Highland Christian, but the grant is run through Highland, our books, but the money goes to Highland Christian, so their people have to go through our books, basically. And that would be for the 2026-27 school year. Mitchell Aguilera, appointment as the volunteer boys soccer coach at the high school for the 2026-27 school year. Michelle Macias, appointment as an instructional aide at Berkeley for the 2026-27 school year. Caitlin McDonald, appointment as an instructional aide at Johnson for the 2026-27 school year. Cassandra Brazulia, appointment as an English teacher at the high school for the 2026-27 school year. And Elizabeth McNamara, appointment as a science teacher for the high school for the 2026-27 school year. And all the other people are listed in your book are for summer school, either credit recovery or different positions, pre-K summer aides, IREAD teachers, and so forth, and that's attached. I so recommend.
All right, so we have a motion to approve, Mr. President. Thank you, Mr.
Second.
Kupa. Thank you, Mrs. Gomez. Any discussion?
Mr. President, I have a question.
Please.
So, walk me through with
Yeah.
the Title I positions at Highland Christian. If, let's say somebody gets hurt at work, since they're on our books, whose workers' comp do they hit?
Yeah.
That's a great question. And it's one I'm not excited about even entertaining. It should absolutely fall to Highland Christian. We hope we don't have to deal with it. We were approached about being their Title I lead LEA, basically. They used to work through Gary. With all the turnover that the Gary experienced, they came to us over the summer and asked if we would serve as their Title I lead. Since there's about 7 districts that filter into Highland Christian from all around, they need an LEA, a local district like us, to be able to financially house all the money that comes in, and then run their books for them. So again, like the question that often comes up, what do they have to do? They have to email Kim or myself and say, we would like this, we would like this. Meanwhile, we actually do all the budget planning and then all the accounting side of it as well. So these folks have to be accounted for within inside the books, but they will be paid for through the allocations that are given to Highland Christian from the various districts.
And do we capture any admin dollars?
There's an admin fee we can charge of 10% of their allocation, so there's a bit that we can peel back.
Okay. Thanks.
And it can be kind of a slippery slope because, you know, what if they're not making what our aides are making, and what if they want to get what our aides are, you know, that kind of thing. So we told Highland Christian we would do it for a year, see how it worked, and they could find a different LEA if not. Great, so, yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 4-0.
Thank you.
Administrative and classified salary increases.
Yeah, let me get to that page. I'm recommending a 1.5% salary increase to administration and classified personnel for the 2026-27 school year. After reviewing all the financial information provided to me, I feel very comfortable with this recommendation. Also, I should mention that the teacher's contract was a 2-year contract that we negotiated last September, and so they have an increase of $1,000. Last year was close to equivalent to about 3%. Their salary increase this year is equivalent to about 1.6%, the teachers, going forward when they start the new school year. So it's easier for us to try to give the 1.5 equivalent to about a 1.6, so we did 1.5 for these employees because they can kick off July 1st with their new contracts. Custodians, for instance, are working year-round. Some administrators are working year-round. And then we don't have to go back and have the business department do checks retroactive like we've maybe done in the past. So it's helping our business department a little bit to do it now, and it would be equivalent. And if we were to reopen the books to negotiate with the teachers per reopener, and more money we can always come back and do more money for the other employees to down the road if need be. So, but 1.5%.
Okay. Do I have a motion?
Yeah, Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to approve the administrative and classified staff salary increases.
Thank you, Mrs. Gomez. Do I have support?
Second.
Thank you, Mrs. Garcia. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 4-0. Administrative contract extensions.
Yes, Mr. President, I'm recommending the corporation-wide administrators listed in your board books have their contracts extended 1 additional year, which what we've done for many years now. If approved, the recommended administrators' contracts will extend to June 30th, 2028. They currently expire June 30th, 2027. Again, they're listed for you in your board books. I so recommend.
Motion to approve, Mr. President. Thank you, Mr.
Second.
Cooper. Thank you, Mrs. Gomez. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 4-0.
Thank you.
All right, and that closes our regular business. So this is now open audience comments. Please step up to the podium, give your name, your address. You all have 3 minutes to discuss, and as always, we don't discuss personnel issues, we don't discuss student issues, and we don't discuss ongoing investigations.
Rick Logan, 9221 Barclay Drive. A very simple question. I heard the superintendent make remarks about the extension. I'm not going to put words in his mouth. I'm going to say it would be my understanding that the contract was extended a year, but there's no change in terms of salary, that there's a salary increase that will occur in a different part of the year. That's my question. Is that an answerable question, or did I just said I don't know?
Was that to the superintendent's position?
The question always has to do with the board president.
That's why I'm asking for
It's going to be
clarification.
directed.
I'm asking for clarification of the question.
The question is, as best I can put it, the superintendent referenced the fact that the contracts were all extended by 1 year. I'm unclear. I'm trying to establish some clarity. Is there any salary increase as a part of the extension? No. It's a legitimate question.
I'm not judging the legitimacy of the question. I want to make sure I understand the question first. So, the superintendent said, yeah, okay.
I mean, no, if you want to
No,
continue,
please.
go ahead. Yeah.
No, please feel free.
The superintendent's contract is gets a percentage of what the other administrators get. So,
I was referencing the other administrator. I wasn't referencing the
yeah.
Maybe
So,
on the 1.5%?
Can we do
so that would be-
1.5%
Yeah.
administrative and classified?
Correct.
That's what we just voted on.
yeah.
That's what we just voted on.
Yeah. Those the other
One
ones?
point, just for...
1.5.
So do 1.5, yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, any further comments? Going once. Going twice. Okay, we'll close public comment. Board comments. Mr. Garcia.
Thank you. Just want to say congratulations to our golfers. That was fantastic news that was shared. And congratulations to Mindy Ray as a new park superintendent. Did want to mention that the Parks Department has really just stepped up with the storm recovery that's gone through. There's a significant amount of families that are currently housed at the Lincoln Center, and a lot of hotel vouchers expire today. So likely there'll be more families accessing those services. So once again, just proud that Highland steps up when there's a need, that we're a community that's willing to welcome our neighbors in and do what we can to help them. Congratulations to Mr. Zabrecki. Sad to see Mr. Geffert, my neighbor, go. Also very sad to see Coach Nick go. I had become very accustomed to hearing him whistle and point that way to get the swimmers to go faster. And I'd be remiss if I did not mention that summer reading is happening at the Highland Library, so please make sure you register because it's not just for kids, adults can sign up as well. I think that's all I have. Thank you.
Pretty good. Yeah, that was pretty good.
You get points or something?
Yeah, you get bonus points.
He
He
has
has trained you well. There's the Amazon gift card on the line, guys.
All right, thank you, Mr. Christie. Mrs. Gomez.
Yes, thank you. First, I want to thank everyone for being here tonight. I know it's a fun way to spend your evening, but we appreciate the audience being here and all of your feedback, as always. Congratulations to our track and golf superstars. They're amazing. I also want to make a quick mention that we have 3 girls from Highland Wrestling representing Indiana at the National Duels Tournament this weekend, today, starting tomorrow, I think, actually, in Indianapolis. Alex, Bianca, and Emmeline, and Coach Maldonado is a coach for that team as well, and he is one of our coaches at Highland. I will be participating in summer reading. If anyone would like to personally challenge me, bring it on. I love to read, so I'm always grateful for our library. It's where I always took my kids when they were little. It's a great way to get out of the house and a fun way for adults and kids to.
In audiobooks count.
Yeah, get some cool stuff. So that's all I have. Thank you.
Your turn.
I just want to promote the summer reading program. I mean, everyone should be going there and reading their
Everyone should
summer.
read. Yes.
I agree.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, so I won double points for that one. I started out right on top. Again, congratulations to our student athletes. That's great. Hearing golf, you're right. I haven't heard golf for a while as far as at that level.
They shot like a 73 and a 75 at conference. A tough course. Yeah.
That's quite impressive,
Yeah.
so real good there. Congratulations to our graduates, because I missed the graduation since I was not in the country. So it sounds like that went over very well. Enjoy the rest of your summer, because I know it seems to go quicker and quicker each year. So enjoy that, and look forward to August when it rolls around. That's all I have, Mr. President.
I would like to congratulate our 2026 graduates. It was a wonderful ceremony. Thanks to everybody that organized it, set it up, tore it down. It was beautiful evening, Bob. Just a heck of a night. A little chilly towards the end, but we had a lot of clothes on. So.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you had clothes
Yeah,
on.
we did. So it was warm for us, but in the stands it was a little bit. Good luck to Dr. Zach, right? So he is officially going to Hanover Central. So wish him best of luck in his new role as he goes into his central office administrative endeavors. Congratulations to our state finalists from girls track, to our golfers. Congratulations to the boys. They had their regionals in Napanee.
They did win sectionals.
And, they won
Baseball.
sectionals, and that facility, I can't remember the name of the high school in Napanee. I'm having a brain.
Northwood?
Northwood.
Mhm.
It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. They said it cost $17 million, this facility.
2.5 million was donated, so crazy. But that's a lot of money. Beautiful facility. Anyway, thanks to our food services, Mrs. Luster, for doing everything that they do throughout the summer to prep meals for anybody, the kids who want to come and eat them. We have the food truck. I've seen the food truck moving around the town. It's a wonderful thing that she does, and it's great that we're making sure that our students are fed throughout the summer, because I know that a lot of them rely on schools to help keep them nourished, right? Good luck at state to our wrestlers, and it's down now, but I meant to call it out last month. We had a wonderful art display, and that was from
Mr. Reiser.
It was from Mr.
Yeah,
Reiser,
put it up.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
So appreciate that.
Very talented.
It was nice. I meant to call it out last month, and I forgot. I think it was last month. Yeah. So thanks for that. And in all seriousness, we had some, I don't remember a night like happened last Thursday, storm-wise, where the entire area from Wisconsin to, you missed it. You missed a lot of excitement. I mean, literally, I think 22 tornadoes touched down in the state of Indiana Thursday night. I don't know how many touched down in Illinois, but I think I heard 7 or 8 in the Chicago metropolitan area alone. It was absolutely crazy. And, you know, Andrean High School got pummeled. I don't know what they're going to do next year, but our thoughts and prayers are with those at Andrean, with all of those that were impacted. It's going to be a long road to recovery. The tornadoes that went through Couch and went through Maryville, it's incredible. So thoughts and prayers for all those, and apparently we're going to have some storms coming in tomorrow, so everybody be safe. Have a safe and happy summer, and we'll be closing out the school year very soon. We will have our next regularly scheduled meeting in this boardroom on Tuesday, July 21st at 6 p.m. And with that, could I have a
Motion to adjourn, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Second.
Thank you. All in favor?